Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. How are you all doing, guys? I'm such a scruff. My strings are everywhere. I got a lovely piece of Moldavite on I'm working on today. Just take a look at this beauty. There you go. Gorgeous. Anyway, how are you all doing, guys? It's a lovely day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me in Bali. It's a lovely day to talk about a very, very special subject, which I often bring up with my friends who come to the academy to learn to become pure energy healing practitioners. And it's a really, really in-depth but very important part of our journey of understanding spirituality and how the spirit world works. It's a big kick up the bum, really, and some people get a little bit upset when I talk about it because I say the words "don't you dare." And the reason why I say that is I want to shock them, and I want to burn into their psyche the truth, which I believe is the truth. And I'm going to explain to you why I believe this is the truth. And over the years that I've worked in this field of work, how I have let spirit down, and what I realized in time. Wow. So I'm going to share this wisdom, this knowledge with you guys. I hope you appreciate it. There will be some people out there who will have different thoughts and feelings to this. I've told you before, guys, I can only share with you my knowledge, my truth. I'm not saying it's all 100% true. I'm just telling you that I believe part of what I share with you today will be something that resonated or won't. And if it does resonate, then maybe the next time it happens to you, you will think twice about it. So what's the subject today? It's a lovely subject. How am I going to put this into a one line? Never disrespect spirit's work. I think that's a good line. So I'll give you a couple of stories. There was a lady who came to me, and she knocked on the door. This was many years ago. And she was at the door and she was frantic, really frantic. Something extremely bad had happened to her. And at that moment, I could feel what had happened to her. It was, you've been next to somebody who was in total shock and really sad and lost and fear energy. Well, times that by 100. At that given moment, this beautiful soul looked into my eyes and said, "I need your help." My first reaction then was, I am not able to help you. I am not the person to help you. She burst into tears and ran out of the door. It was something that stuck with me for a long time. And the reason why is because my head was thinking on a level of stupidity. Now, what stupidity is to me is the lessons that we've learned from conditioning by schooling, teachers, and the system. And what that means is that I was brainwashed to believe that because I haven't got a PhD, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, that I am not worthy of this soul's need of help who came to me from probably an hour's drive. That was the biggest turning point in my life, because from that moment on, that day, that week, that month, I went into a place in my heart of trying to understand everything about why at that given moment I had done what I'd done. And the conclusion I came to was that I didn't really truly trust in Spirit's belief in me. I mean, here I am on a journey beginning to help people. I'd only been doing it a couple of years. I'd only just started the Pure Energy Healing Room in Tickle Pink. So I was very new to actually doing this as a full-time job. And I was used to people coming up the stairs in my other shop where they were happy and joyful and some tearful, but never anything like this. It was very new to me. And I sat, and over the many weeks that happened, I often sat and meditated and closed my eyes and kept saying, or my heart kept saying I was wrong, and my mind kept saying I was right. What would have happened if I would have gone up the stairs and tried to help her? Could it have become really bad? Could, I wasn't good enough, I didn't have qualifications, I did the right thing, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm here today to share with you this story and how I understood and how I overcome this to share with other people and help practitioners overcome this fear factor that we are not worthy or good enough. Now let me tell you something. Okay. Here am I stood in front of this lady who is basically black and blue, tears pouring down her eyes. That afternoon, I was meant to go to Malaga, and for some reason, I tried to get on my motorbike and it wouldn't start. I got off the motorbike and went back upstairs into my room, and I tried to ring a company to come and fix the motorbike. As I walked down them stairs 15 minutes later, I opened the door to see this lady in front of me. This lady didn't even know who I was. She found out who I was through a friend of a friend. So let's look at the bigger picture. I should have gone to Malaga, and for the first time my bike had broke down. Probably the first time. It was a Honda, it was a beautiful bike. If that bike didn't break down, I would never have seen this woman. She would have missed me because I was going to Malaga to work for the full day. So Spirit somehow cleverly stopped my bike from working. Or it's a coincidence, make your own mind up. This lady, whatever happened to her, which I never knew exactly, had travelled for nearly an hour to get to the place where I was, and how Spirit had led certain people to her from one person to then speaking to her friend, who then spoke to this girl, who then found out about my work as a healer, to then, whatever happened to her, she knew that she had to come to me. How dare I stop the true essence of divinity, of divine interventions, Spirit's helping hand, to a point where Spirit had gone through the whole of this process knowing 100% that this moment would happen, and they would put everything in place for this beautiful soul to come to me ready for a healing session and words to heal her. And I let not only her down, but I let me down and Spirit down. Now here's the thing, guys. In each individual soul in this world, there is a unique gift, a unique energy which you, your mental mind, will never truly understand or grasp. It's impossible, because this gift is the spirit within you that has been here thousands of times. It's hard to understand because you think that this is your first life. Because we're too busy in the world of distractions around us. We're too busy to give ourselves a moment, because giving ourselves a moment, that's a waste of energy and I should be doing other things. We are lost souls in this world who are trying to recall who we are and why we're here. And through this beautiful energy that is within us, that is around us, the gifts that we hold beyond our understanding, Spirit knows this. Spirit chooses the right soul out of the millions and billions of people in this world for the moment that somebody needs a helping hand. They work relentlessly, day and night, working to make things happen. And here I am, after all of this effort from Spirit, to deny my own healing ability, the gift, the channel, the conduit that we all are. So that given moment changed my life, because what I realized from there was I went on a mission to understand why I was feeling so bad about letting this soul down and why it was that I did it. And the conclusion was, of course, that I was brainwashed to believe that I am not good enough, that I do not hold the right qualifications on a piece of paper because I haven't studied, I haven't memorized certain techniques that fit into the system, which is absolutely garbage. And I'm here to tell you guys that, spiritually speaking, if at any given moment of your life that somebody walks through your door and bows their head in pain and suffering and holds their hand out, you should raise your energy with joy. You should look up and say thank you. You should be proud of your goddamn self, your beautifulness, your power, because you have been chosen to help that individual soul by the gift, by the power, by the love of Spirit, by the effort of Spirit, to bring whoever to your door to help them. You do not need to know how or why. You just need to be there in your energy, with your love, with a cuddle, with your ear, listening, and the rest will be given. You see, healing on certain levels beyond our understanding, and you may have heard me say this before, we are all healers. You are a natural healer. Remember, there was a time that there was a school teacher in front of me as I was talking to her, and when I finished, she said, "Mark, you've just healed me." And I said, "No, I don't think so. I'm not a healer." She said, "Mark, you've just healed me, trust me." And I said, "But I'm not a healer." She said, "Mark, what could be more beautiful than healing somebody who doesn't even know that they're a healer? Isn't that the most powerful healer in the world?" And that touched my heart and made me realize something. It's not always up here. It's not always on a sheet of paper that says, "I am now a practitioner." It is in the moment that you don't even realize when you're sat with somebody and they walk away and feel better. Yes, you may feel drained. Yes, you may feel tired. That's another subject. but never again from today bow your head in fear. Never again question your ability of how you are able to help a person who comes to you for help. Just be there like I am and simply say, well, I don't do miracles, but I promise to do my best. Today, guys, I hope you've got a taste of how amazing Spirit is and how amazing you are. Because if I'm right and you're watching this today, you will be smiling and saying, now I know why so many people come to me and talk to me and tell me their problems and ask me all sorts of questions and always need my help. So today, I validate something for you. You are the most amazing healer in the world. And don't ever let a system or your limited thinking say to somebody, I am not good enough to help you. I do not have the qualifications to give you the advice. I do not feel I am strong enough or more powerful enough to help you. Try and find somebody else. Don't you dare do that. Because you let Spirit down who believe in you and know who you are, as I know who you are too. From a beautiful Bali Ubud, from my heart to your heart, have a beautiful day, guys. I want to say thank you last night for buying all your Moldavites and all your crystals from my website. I appreciate that with my hand on my heart. Makes me sing with joy that you're enjoying your crystals and loving all your oils as well. Thanks for your messages. Thank you for trusting in me. And may you walk in the light. May you trust in your journey and never ever doubt in the power of your inner truth, healing and ability to help anyone who walks into your life through the gift of Spirit's helping hand right to your door. Have a great day. Love you all.